the mega successful compared to the average. I was just talking to a good friend of mine, and I was telling him how proud I am of him because he's hungrier the more successful he's become. It was actually Grant Cardone. And I was telling him it's one of the rare traits I've observed in all of my elite friends, whether that's Tom Brady in football, or Tony Robbins in personal development, or Adam Levine in music, or Grant Cardone in the sales and real estate business. For some reason, the more successful they become, the more they get filled up at the plate of success, at the dinner table of life, they get hungrier. Whereas the average person, they get filled up. They're not as hungry. They're not as starving. They start to slow down. Most people that are pretty average are looking for an excuse to stop, the truth is. To slow down, to not to have to grind, to not do the nasty stuff that got them there in the first place. They're always looking to pat themselves on the back, almost like false success. They'd rather look successful than be successful. I hear people say to me all the time, I'm gunning for this promotion. If I could get to this spot, and almost they're saying, once I get there, then I can stop. Whereas the elite, they want the outcome, they want the place, but they're just as addicted to the process, to the habits, to the journey of getting there. So when they sit down at the dinner table of life, it's interesting. They can eat the whole meal. They can become completely successful. They can achieve everything they want. And when they're done, they're hungrier. They're thirstier, even though they've been filled up. Whereas average people do what you would think average people do. I ate the plate, I'm full, I'm not starving anymore. If you can get to where you're wired, to where the more successful you become, the hungrier you get. Almost like the winning feeds your soul of hunger. You're starving for it. You're like thirsty in a desert. If you can get that way, then you'll always be successful. You'll always find the highest version expression of yourself, just like these people that I've mentioned. So the key is this, and watch it. Don't give yourself a pass. Don't slow down. Don't get filled up with success. Don't be so quick to pat yourself on the back and think you've arrived. Malcolm X has this great saying. He says, that which you do not hate, you will eventually tolerate. Can you hate where you are once you've achieved a goal, like when you were broke and starving? Can you hate it like you did then? Can you be as hungry and as thirsty when you didn't have anything to drink? When you were starving in your life, can you get to a place that's higher and still be that hungry, still hate it? Because if you don't hate it, you'll eventually tolerate it. You'll essentially start patting yourself on the back. This is pretty good. At least I'm not back where I was before. At least we're fed now. At least. Instead of going for the max, instead of maxing out your life. So the key to maxing out is stay starving, stay hungrier. The higher you climb and the more successful you become. Then you separated yourself and you're someone who can max out the life. Maxing out means this. You're just as hungry on the last rep as you were the first rep. You just want it as bad when you're ripped and in shape than when you were fat and started out of shape. Can you be that hungry? Then you can max out your life.